Let's count them down in Phoenix. Here we go. Semifinals in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So here we're going to see our pro players. Rollers all. Let's see some explosive high scores. Let's see some level 29 play. Let's see some drama.
Yeah, all four of these competitors now. Some more veteran than others. You know, we've seen Big Dave here for a while, but, you know, TetrisTime with the showing last year, really planting a flag here in Phoenix. Oscar here year after year, and whatever form DMJ takes, we've also seen over the years. Will this be the final evolutionary form of DMJ, Little Dave?
We're all rooting for a Dave Bowl here, but TetrisTime and Oscar have other things to say about that. 2 previous winners of this event.
That's right.
What was our first year here? Was it 17?
I want to say 16.
So this would be our 10th anniversary here.
Could be. Well, providing if you count the
Not, no COVID year, but
right.
Blah blah blah. 10 years.
Got the
Heck
level
of a
skip.
run.
Level skip for
level skip.
Yeah, 2020.
Got the secret code.
But yeah, I remember we were like, didn't even have a stage, didn't even have any kind of broadcast ability whatsoever. I don't even think anyone was like recording it with their phone or anything. But you know, it was a regional and it happened, and then for a little while, you know, High Command was calling this a super regional, and then we were told not to call it a super regional, but I'm still calling it a super regional.
I like the designation. I mean, this is a special place.
Yes, absolutely. And, you know, as you said, you know, the LED screen here really being the template, not an Andy template, but the template for how our competitive look has evolved to.
And this was the first time we had a stage, which we've incorporated into our main show.
Right. Yeah, with the head-to-head monitors up there. Really quite nice. Neck and neck all around, especially on the bottom. Oscar falling behind by 1.
See some chatting here between Oscar and Little Dave. And once again, if you'd like to contribute to our Matcherino, bring it up there in our chat and kick in a few bucks, or I believe there's some coupon codes left as well, so you don't even have to like give your own money. You can maybe make 3 or 4 mouse clicks and contribute a quarter to our prize pool. If we can get that up to $500, we can pay all 4 of these players.
Yeah, that would be great. Yeah, the stronger we make the regionals and the more prize pool we get, you know, the more people can enter and eventually end up at, you know, the main event in Pasadena. Especially, you know, players that are doing multiple regionals like TetrisTime, being able to, you know, get prize money for this, really getting that grind in for the year, improving their skills.
I mean, he wants to make some noise here in Pasadena. Like he's had some great runs at, at the World Championships. So maybe he can break through that Dog Andy, Fractal, Alex T layer and get to a finals or even a championship one of these days. But
I see it.
He has the talent, and you never know what gets somebody from the really, really good to the S+ tier. It's sometimes just unspoken, but a lot of players have that potential.
And you got to put the work in, and TetrisTime's been doing it. You know, a lot of these players have been. You know, DMJ here year after year, Oscar, all these players really here in Phoenix. So, you know, it all starts here at the regionals, and encouraging people to come out to these and get addicted to the CTWC experience.
Nothing beats live competition.
Okay, TetrisTime, like throwing that
Look at
bar.
this Tetris rate from TetrisTime.
86%.
James Chen would be pitching a fit right now.
Especially since Big Dave just had a 69% Tetris rate. But yeah, TetrisTime pushing it up to 87. very strong game.
Oh, man. That Tetris rate, not the RNG. Love James. Can't wait to see him in a couple months. Dave ahead by a Tetris here. This is kind of flipped.
Yeah.
Lil Dave. I'm going to have to go Lil and Big. I can't just call him Dave.
He's like, I guess I'll have to see it. Boom, Tetris for Big.
Oh my goodness! What an advanced Vits setup for Tetris time.
Look at this transition.
But see, that's
no.
and he misses the spin.
Okay, Tetris time really needing to
but
get that
but with
triple.
that, it still had a 6:30 transition.
I know, right? Well, it was on a way to a fantastic transition, but almost stumbling at the end there. You know, the legend of Tetris time doing Tetris time things continues as we're into the 19 speeds. Oh, getting dependent. Smartly, wisely burning it down.
Yeah, Big Dave not able to take advantage. He's still
that left side is going to require some movement.
Can he get it? Oh, plays it flat.
That would have been the piece.
Can he get it? Nope. Oh, he tried to do the pole vault, and that's going to do it.
It looked like one of those situations where you want to get that piece over to the left, and it just didn't happen. But yeah, Tetris time with a fantastic score. You're riding on the edge of danger, taking that first round.
But look at these. Again, we go back to Tetris rate. Both players 73 and 68. Monster games. When you guys are ready at the bottom, thumbs up. We'll get game 2 started. Guys ready? Here we go.
All right. And
3, 2, 1.
Tetris.
Back at the top. Drama forming here. 776 now, 806. Lil Dave, Oscar behind by a sizable margin and
getting in trouble.
Pushing more trash on top of trash.
Yeah, dealing with it here, but that's going to allow Lil Dave to widen that gap. Boom, Tetris for Lil.
You know, the old meta would be, you got a few more levels to fix this, but now the meta is get a clean board before 29 and hopefully you can score there.
So, as I wasn't here before, super skill screens are enabled here?
Super skill screen is enabled, yes.
Awesome.
Lil Dave doing his part to secure the Dave Bowl in the finals. Big Dave behind by a game. 1 away from 1 million points for Lil Dave.
Yep, on that way. Looks like it's going to happen. Oscar almost 3 Tetrises behind. Strong game from Oscar, though.
1 million points for
Still
Dave. Lil ring for Lil Dave.
And boom, Tetris for Oscar.
Oscar, you're a little worried about this board state. You don't want it to be that high at 29.
Right.
You might even sacrifice a Tetris or 2.
But manages to get 1 down there. Continuing to play aggressively. We'd love to get a long bar.
29 for Little Dave.
Okay, Oscar with that Tetris, 996 on the verge of maxing out.
1 million points for Oscar. Perfect transition into 29. Keeps it perfectly low. And with covering up the well, this is what we were talking about, Chris Tang. The door is open for Oscar, needing 1.11.
Oscar still alive. Hope in sight. 56,000 points to go.
Elbow.
Just needs to stay alive.
Can he fill in the gap? Singles.
Okay. Manages to get the burns going. Singles.
And cannot complete the chase down.
Yeah, that was a small chase down. I mean, with the right board state, that would have definitely been doable.
But he had the right idea. The level 29 transition was perfect.
Yeah, that was a close game overall. And, yeah, what a way to kick off their rivalry here in the top 4.
Great game 1 up top. So when they're ready, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. We'll start game 2. And at the bottom, TetrisTime, huge lead over Big Dave.
Yeah, I mean, only halfway to transition and already ahead by 6
I hate
Tetrises.
to do this, but, you know, when you're behind by that much.
Thumbs up on top. We're going to get this started. And 3, 2, 1, Tetris.
I'm afraid you lose the capital letters when you're behind by that much.
Oh. Tetris for big. Pushing back against TetrisTime's huge lead here early on. Well, a little bit halfway to transition, a little bit past that.
Early lead for Oscar at the bottom. All right, chat.
Big Dave taking a triple there. Playing it safe. Falling behind. TetrisTime's lead growing. Looking to be around 500K soon. Oh. A little bit of trouble here in a drought.
We are so used to these players getting out of these situations, Chris. I almost don't want to react to it, but you have to. It's so close to the top of the board.
You have to, and we should, because a lot of people don't know how deadly this particular version of Tetris can be. You know, once that piece locks down, there's no going back.
And you are a little RNG dependent.
Yeah. Oh,
there's
Big
a top
Dave
out from Big Dave.
Yeah,
TetrisTime takes game 2.
So even though TetrisTime getting into trouble, doesn't even need to worry. Big Dave topping out, and we're up 2-0. Big Dave having to win this round to stay in the match. Up on top, we are neck and neck. Heading halfway to transition here.
Nearly perfect Tetris here through 50 lines for these two players.
Yeah, Oscar at 90% Tetris rate, James Chen.
When you guys are ready at the bottom, we'll get going. 2 thumbs.
Yep.
Let's do it. 3, 2,
1.
Tetris.
Tetris.
Give us 1 second, everybody. We're waiting for another match to populate. But for the moment, just enjoy the music, I guess.
Look at this, 380-point difference from Oscar and Little Dave.
Close game up on top. Players
That's
with
a
similar
half
skill.
a line.
And yeah, I mean, you saw how the last round ended. Yeah, Oscar definitely was in the chase.
Well, Little Dave had that tremendous score.
Yeah.
Going into 29, it looked like it was in cruise control, but the top out post second transition opened the door for Oscar, but he just didn't have enough to finish it.
Yeah, the board state was just slightly off, and yeah, once you can start burning those singles, you can battle back, but it just wasn't in a state to do that. You always have to be prepared for that possibility. Go into 29 healthy. Tetris for TetrisTime.
TetrisTime having enough time to fix his hair. There it is.
Oh, probably not intentional, but does some fixing with the spin there, getting the right pieces.
It's good hair, Chris. That took some time.
And it fits.
Big Dave's like, I don't have to worry about hair.
Oh.
Not an insult. That's a nice, clean head.
I'll take your word for it. Little bit of a drought here on the bottom. Tucks all around, keep it clean. 28, 29, and there's a Tetris for TetrisTime, and Big Dave should be getting that long bar soon. Covers it up, though. Gonna need another one. crossing the 100 line mark up on top. Little Dave, now 2 Tetrises ahead.
We had monster pre-transition scores last game. It looks like we're going to repeat this here in game 2.
Alrighty, folks, keep in mind if you're currently waiting for Smash Top 32, that will be starting in probably about 10 minutes or so. So keep in mind we're just waiting for that to go ahead and finish up. We'll be calling out
Big Dave building on top, trying to maximize. Oh, that just takes a triple. I mean, kind of looked like Dave was going for a dirty and just opted to take the triple instead. Sometimes, that's what it takes to keep your rhythm. And gets a Tetris. But Tetris time, widening that lead to 5 Tetrises. You might not want to be taking those triples too much, especially if you're fighting to survive in this tournament.
Oh, this
Big
sequence
Dave
from
needing
Tetris time. Setting up a Vitz where?
Yeah, that's textbook Tetris time doing Tetris time things. The long game Vitz. Or not Vitz.
What a solution there. Transition 654 for little Dave.
Wow.
And you think the 654 is cool? How about a 675 from Dosker?
Yeah.
What a game up top.
Very, very awesome game up on top. Both players pushing the limits there. Excellent transition scores now into level 19 speed.
A little drought now. Worst time for a drought.
Oscar having to take a triple there and into a double. And finally a Tetris for Oscar.
But look at this.
Still neck and neck.
1,300 point difference. Let's go. Misses the spin for Oscar. That's going to allow little Dave to take the 1 Tetris lead into 21. We're going to have quite a war up here at top, Chris.
Yeah, this is going to be an awesome finish here, just like the last round, where it ended in it ended in a chase down. Oscar just barely not able to get the board under control. Will that happen again, or will a player run away with it?
Tetris time's lead has shrunk down to 2.5 Tetrises.
Big Dave battling back. Boom, Tetris for Big Dave.
Okay, everybody, it looks like our next match for Street Fighter 6 is available. Can I go ahead and get Cheese versus Purple Ketchup?
Is that the cuisine down here in Phoenix?
I'm not sure.
Cheese and purple ketchup.
I think there's like a good pizza place.
Yeah. 892, 847. So little Dave pushing that lead up to 2 Tetrises now.
Tetris time playing up high.
Oh, boy.
Getting in trouble.
That's only a split double. Big Dave's got the door open here.
Yeah, reducing the deficit as needed.
With transition coming up, this could...
Yeah, it could turn the tide.
Tetris time needs to get this clean now.
Dave in slightly better shape, but should probably get
Oh, my goodness. What a Tetris into transition. He had to have that.
way up there.
He's still not out of danger.
Wow.
Oh, my goodness.
Gets it open. Gets a double. Waiting for that long bar. And there it is. Boom. Time for Tetris time.
Oh, my goodness. Is he just a thrill seeker? Does he have to have adrenaline to live?
Looks like it.
Is he trolling us? That was incredible.
Putting on a show here with that survival. Oh, and Big Dave spiraling
There
out
it
of
is.
control. Is going to top out. 5 Tetrises behind. Tetris time takes us in a sweep.
Meanwhile,
and
we have
half the Daves are gone.
2 million point scores at the top. I don't want to transition and miss any action here.
Yeah. Double max out up on top. And about to hit kill screen.
Into 29 at 1.06.
Uh-oh.
And this
Holes
board's
forming.
falling apart. This is a
Same
repeat
meta
what
as
happened last time.
Yeah, same as last time. Oscar wanting to get this board under control and survive.
That's it. But now the chase down for Oscar. He
Very
needs a
small
one,
chase down, only half a Tetris.
But he's going to hit it 29 here in a moment,
Oh,
too. And he might be
no!
too high. He's going to blow
Not
it.
like this.
Oh! There we go.
All right, we'll count
Here
it
we go.
down. And
3, 2, 1, Tetris.
Tetris.
That was requested in chat, and it got it. And we got some clone tris here to start.
Yep.
Yep, blown. Dream's dead, Chris.
But yeah, we'll see how the players adjust. I mean, if topping out quickly on 29 has been a thing, I mean, if you can adjust to that and make sure you're clean coming out, I mean, why not? Because whoever came out of second transition, with a flat, clean board, might have been able to easily take it. Or guaranteed to take it at least.
I mean, getting a surprise by transition from 18 to 19 makes sense because you're playing with these same colors for over 100 lines. It's easy to not pay attention to your line count. But when 29 is coming.
Yeah,
The boards are going through the entire color scheme, going through the rainbow. When you hit this same red, white, and blue color scheme at 28,
right.
29's coming. You got to get your board state down.
Because both these players are rollers. They can both survive, potentially, as long as they want, singling out, at least until Super Kill Screen, which we haven't even seen yet. Will we see that here today in Phoenix, Arizona? I hope so.
And once again, we have our Matcherino for our players. Bring it up in chat. Click on it. Add some coupon codes. Doesn't cost you a thing. Just a couple clicks of your time. And if you'd like to contribute, we'd much appreciate it. And if you don't, still thanks for watching. No pressure. Thank you.
Nice Vits by little Dave there.
And I think this semifinal match has lived up to the hype so far.
Yeah.
2 dramatic games going into level 29. Let's see if they can repeat that here in Game 3. The winner will face TetrisTime in the finals.
Yeah, TetrisTime looking to repeat from last year. Kind of like the reigning champion of the Desert Regional here. Imagine, getting a streak at the same regional year after year, along with having a tour of multiple regionals month to month, right? That's the making.
You're kind of familiar with that from your youth.
Yes, absolutely. Going to multiple tour stops back when companies like Nintendo would have such things.
We make our own damn tour stops.
Boom, Tetris or Oscar. We were neck and neck early on. And the practically simul Tetris there. Halfway to transition now.
We've had some monster transition scores. This one's not as quite as high, but you can't get 600 every time. But you just stay on par, get that high 500 transition, and then hope for your level 19 play will get you through to the heart. A little early shift for Oscar.
Oh, man.
Talking to himself there. So that 1 Mino difference is going to probably cost him.
Yeah, the use of that long
That's
bar.
all right. Good solve.
But gets a long bar right after, and we're neck and neck again. Oscar representing Mexico. It's not only is this a regional, but it's nice to have international competitors here at a regional. Something we didn't imagine maybe when we started doing this.
Shout out to the commentator. Shout out to our audience, both live and on stream. Thank you for watching tonight. Lead's growing up to 2.5 Tetrises for Lil Dave.
Yeah, it's starting to widen. Just past the 100 line mark. Yeah, if they're able to make it to double kill screen or the kill screen again for both players, then that would mean all of these games, going that distance, who's going to adjust and be able to break the top out after 29 speed.
But Lil Dave keeping that pressure up, pushing that Tetris rate to 75%.
Yeah.
Playing nearly flawless for the past 2-3 minutes.
Yeah, actually getting stronger.
I mentioned the high 500s, and with this Tetris, he's going to be right at 601
at the transition.
So I don't think he made a single mistake after I mentioned it before. So that's what happens.
Yeah.
Kind of egging him on here, but Oscar with a 522, which is nothing to sneeze at.
Not bad at all. Trying to stay in orbit here.
So we have our desert colors here, level 19.
Oh, that's one way to call it. I never really thought of it that way.
A little Sonora vibe going. Now we go to our chili colors. 2 Tetris lead for Little Dave. And with that slight misdrop, so this is going to take a few lines to solve. Oscar's going to come back here. Dave back into scoring position. Now he's lost a Tetris of that lead.
Nice clean boards for both. Boom, Tetriser, Oscar, and Little Dave still up by 2 Tetrises.
Little Dave looking to go to the finals. Oscar looking to extend us to game 4.
Make some noise for that match, everybody. What an amazing set. Shout out to both players. Purple Ketchup is your winner who will move forward.
Little Dave taking that triple. And Oscar answering back with the Tetris. That's going to get him 1 Tetris closer. Yeah, Little Dave with some small holes there. That's going to be Oscar's chance to catch up. That's all it takes. 1 more Tetris and it'll be even again.
Oscar ready to pounce. Needs a line.
Yep.
Little Dave, dirty Tetris for Little Dave. Oh, Simul. Oscar just can't quite get out of the basement here.
But yeah,
he's crawling back up, and Little Dave smashes his finger, says, "No, stay there."
Well, Dave now having to build on top of this.
Oh my goodness, Dave!
Spin might have been going for like a spin tucker there or something, and didn't work out.
Oscar ready to go. He's amino short. Now he's in scoring position. Now he has to cover the well. He just can't quite get there. Little Dave is leaving the door open for Oscar.
Yep. And there it is. Boom.
Boom.
Tetris for Oscar.
We are virtually tied.
Yep. Neck and neck here. Getting awfully close to kill screen.
Oscar takes the lead finally at level 27. 26, my bad.
Yeah, and then Little Dave having to burn off with a triple there. Running up the time here towards level 29.
We have a repeat of their last 2 games. Board state matters at this point.
Yeah, these players so evenly matched.
3,000 point difference. It's a game of chicken.
Yep. Dave having to burn some off the top, but keeps Tetris ready. Playing really aggressive.
My goodness.
Now with the clean board at 229 lines.
Look how close this is, Chris.
Boom, Tetris
into the 945.
1 Tetris
Dave,
difference.
Really high up. Lead. The board state. Oh, he hangs the straight line.
So close.
It's a tie score. Are you kidding me?
It could happen, Bidwell.
No, not like this.
Your worst nightmare could happen right here, right now, Bidwell.
That is a top out an Oscar.
And Oscar's going to take that round, staying in this match. Turning the tide, and this is how reverse sweeps start.
They were tied at 29 speed, Chris Tang.
Your life flashing.
Oh my God, my heart, I can't. There we go.
There you go.
Game 4, Phoenix. Let's get excited. Let's count them down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Good old slow 18. I love the transition from fast, exciting end to take a deep breath. Let's rebuild that momentum. Let's get back up there. 32 points to start for Dave.
Push
Just
down
a little
points,
fun press down start. He's like, he doesn't want ties.
Right, I was going to say, he's trying to ease your anxiety, Bidwell.
He's my boy.
What a solid. DMJ always looking out for the people.
So we got people in the chat saying decider, but we got another whole game to go before that, but that's what they want.
Right, they were hoping for a reverse sweep. A little premature, unless they have time machines. But the only time machine I see here is TetrisTime.
He's waiting for the winner of this.
That's right. But so competitive here, just right down to the wire. This is what CTWC is all about, playing at your highest level with evenly matched games like this.
We got quite the crowd watching too. Like as the action gets better and people see what's on that screen, like it's like, oh man, how are they doing that?
Old Dave setting up a tuck situation, gets the L for that, keeping it clean. Oscar with slightly less burns.
A little drought here. 22 pieces in, and little Dave handles it great. Oscar about to solve his drought. Doesn't get the Tetris, but he's in a good board state, so that's all you really want.
Long bars should be coming. There's one.
There it is.
And there's the other. And we're neck and neck again.
Oscar takes the lead here.
And little Dave built up, battles back and forth we go.
Gets that square to fill in that canyon of a gap there in columns 4 and 5. But feeling each other out still early-ish in game number 4.
Oscar just barely getting that long bar over to the left, but works out. This is definitely one of the most evenly matched matches I've seen, regional or not. Like, that's the quality of match that you expect to see in a World Championships in terms of players just meeting the challenge of their rival, pushing each other with close games.
Oh, adjustment for the square from Oscar. So, was going to place it right, saw the next piece, and stuck it in the middle instead. And now he's got a one off the bottom Tetris build. Dusty Tetris here, assuming the line piece comes.
Those adjustments I really feel are kind of like the next level of growth for these players. If you can move the piece wherever you want, then be able to maximize that by using that in situations where your opponent can't. That becomes a superpower.
And you see a player like DMJ is going to take advantage of every slight misstep from a top other player like Oscar. So like this is a Tetris and a half lead now.
Yeah, widening the gap.
Hey, Game Scout with the code redeem. Thank you, sir. Oh, little Dave all of a sudden kind of losing his concentration here, and board's falling apart. He's going to survive, but
Oscar's going to catch up.
Lead.
Yeah. With this next Tetris, boom, Tetris
right
for
there.
Oscar in the lead now. 353K, about to cross 100 lines. And simul Tetris there.
Oscar's just going to play with a height 19 board for a while. Transition coming soon.
Yep.
These aren't the heights of our previous games. The players play for 40-plus minutes. It starts to fatigue a bit.
That's
Can't
true.
play perfect all the time. Or maybe the rhythm of Street Fighter 6 music might be getting in their brains. They might be getting a little too lo-fi there.
Yeah. I mean, Street Fighter 6 is kind of known for having bad music.
Uh-huh.
Nobody likes it. And players are clean.
Oh,
Oscar,
DMJ.
Yeah, DMJ with some misdrops
Again,
here and there.
survivable, but what is this double Vits and a half?
Yeah. Oh. It could needs more long bars to fill that, but we'll see how.
All right, Game Scout with the contribution to make a meme number. We are at $167.67. do the thing with their hands. Transition at 466.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Oh, my goodness.
That is so dangerous.
Gets it clean. Everybody held their breath for a moment there, and Oscar has a slight lead.
Yeah, there's junk on the board for little Dave there. He's going to have to clean that up. Oscar's got a chance now to extend this lead. Also, behind in the sequence, with more time. And like I said, this is kind of how reverse sweeps start. You have close games, and then you finally turn the tide. Oscar now with momentum here.
He's shaking his head. He did shift that over enough. And somehow, despite all those issues, Dave is up 2 Tetrises now. He's also up by a level, so
you're right. The time
potential
involved.
Score and all. Can Oscar send us to a decider? He's got to get this back into scoring position because this is only going to be that is a Tetris 2 off the board.
Yeah. So Oscar's still managing to stay aggressive.
And how will he solve this? Going to take it the safe way and take 2 doubles.
Widening the lead. It was close for a while, but
that 2 wide well.
Somehow old Dave pulling further and further away.
Yeah, Dave is kind of turned it on
being
here.
Worth more. Playing solid here in this stage. Can make the difference.
Oscar's smiling now. He's having a good time. He's in the semifinals.
Boom, Tetris for little Dave.
100,000 point lead here.
If this holds, it'll be the first game in which they weren't like neck and neck going into 29 kill screen.
Dave pouring it on here, but again, he is ahead by a level, so that 3 Tetris lead isn't what it appears. If Oscar can play perfect, it is almost tied.
And Oscar playing as perfect as possible with the Tetris there.
$12 lines to go for Dave.
Tetris ready.
24 lines to go for Oscar. You could see what that level difference makes.
Yeah. 10 difference. That's, that could be 3 Tetrises when you push.
And Dave's board's a little high going into 29. He's got 7 lines to get this burned down.
Yeah, I would really like that long bar sooner than later.
Ooh.
Oh!
Not the time for that.
Oh, wow.
Not the time for this. Not a time for a drought.
But yeah, that agility there.
An unfortunate score for little Dave right now.
Yeah, the drought is really okay.
Gets it down and into 29, but way high, Chris Tang.
He's gonna have to get that.
Can he get it over? He does.
Okay. So
96.
that was huge,
now
getting
Oscar's
the board
gotta
back.
Repeat this.
So little Dave now survived, gets a triple on kill screen. Now we're able to see what little Dave can do. Almost gets a
Oscar
Tetris.
going through this drought that Dave was going through.
He's
like, give me the line.
Position.
Into 29, gets it down, gets it. He had to do that, Chris.
Yeah, that was crucial.
And little Dave struggling halfway up the board at 29 speeds. He could squeeze out another line or 2, but that's going to be a 1,012,000.
And that's going to be a top out. This barely a max out. And Oscar's still in it. Can possibly take this if he stays alive. Triple.
He can line this out.
Yeah. Good board state.
I say that, and it's 1,000 points a line. 50 lines at this speed is not an easy task.
And gets another triple. That's huge.
He needs 1,013,000.
More Tetris ought to do it. And there it is. And another max out on the board. So close. This matchup is just amazing. Every game ending in a nail biter. Wow.
What a classic.
Right,
are we ready, Phoenix? Are you ready, Chris Tang?
I am ready, Chris Bidwell. Let's
do
go.
This. 3, 2, 1, Tetris!
Tetris.
I think even Matt Bucco's ready.
That's right. And in this decider, you have to win this round to stay in the match and the tournament.
We've just seen stellar gameplay through 18 and 19 every game. It's all come down to 29 play. And
so exciting you'd think it's scripted.
Stamina's got to play a factor here. You got to keep your concentration up and not blow it here early on.
Yeah. We've seen relatively little trouble here, in the 18 speed, so that should. I'm not predicting any early top outs. When you have players.
No, I'm trying to give like the reverse curse. If I bring up the bad stuff, maybe it won't happen. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, they're pretty good at respecting 18, so being able to go back and forth between the fast speeds and the slow speeds and not be off your game.
Oh, that adjustment from Oscar Cena Square coming, creating the 2-wide gap, filling it right in. Got Cat Pants in chat doing the cacaws for the Dr. Mario scene for their deciders. The crows like to be fed. Don't ask. Just feed. Oh, look. We have literally a half-line difference between the two. They're going back and forth with lines instead of Tetrises.
Well, I hope that the first time...
They're going to troll me. They're going to tie this game.
Yeah, just for you, Bidwell.
Just for me.
Just for you. So who won the sprint yesterday?
Oh, Mega Retro Man won the sprint.
Oh,
yeah,
excellent.
NWC current world record holder, or former. I don't quite keep up, but that's definitely a NWC skill to be able to play Tetris fast from the lower levels. And TetrisTime won the Gnome Xbox. Hang up of a T from Little Dave, but he's going to knock this down. But Oscar with the 2 Tetris lead is going to build on that as Dave plays around a bit with this solve.
We're seeing this game, Oscar up to a quick lead here. Uncharacteristic, actually.
Yeah, it took Dave like nearly 10 lines to figure that out.
And boom, another Tetris for Oscar. The biggest lead that we've seen these players have.
Oh man, 4 Tetrises already, but that just amps up the drama for the ending even more.
Yeah.
We've been spoiled, Chris Tang. This is great. This is
this is world champion. This is my first commentary for the year, actually. So, what a treat. Getting kicked off here, for my Tetris season in 2026 here at Game On Expo, Phoenix, Arizona, having world champion quality play here in a regional.
And next year they're going to be moving this to January, so this might be our kickoff for the 2027 season.
It's kind of like a premonition, right? Like things starting here in Arizona.
As a Ohio resident, I will much be looking forward to coming here in the middle of winter.
Oh, right. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, we have a little bit, as organizers, we have less time to prepare. But I recommend coming to Arizona in January. It's kind of like was my first taste of, coming to cool conventions. Was when the weather is good in January. And little Dave building stuff. And Oscar able to take advantage of it with a Tetris here. Boom, Tetris for Oscar.
Yeah, that's not a Vitz you really want. That was a necessity Vitz. But he's not even going to go for it.
Not ideal pieces here for little Dave. Forced to clean up the mess. Good solves. Building that dirty right in the middle of nowhere.
Tetris. Wow.
That's the middle of the desert.
And another
dirty Tetris.
Why the heck not?
Filthy as can be.
Oh
and
my!
Another one.
What a
Boom.
perfect solve from little Dave.
Just exploding in desert dirt here is little Dave with that double dirty Tetris, whatever that was. I don't know how long that had to be planned in advance, but that was pretty cool. And that really brought the deficit down, too. At least for a little while.
478 for Little Dave. And Oscar, with his next score, will transition with way more than that. But 19 is where we will see the next phase of this decider.
Yeah, Oscar's still ahead in the P sequence. Little Dave up by a few levels, so Oscar having a bit more time to keep this lead, which is uncharacteristic because even though all of the games ended very close, usually it would be Little Dave leading up to that.
Scouts in chat, he would probably have the percentage of top players making it to level 29. It's even with the top players, it's rare for 5 games to go the distance for both players. So we haven't hit it yet, but I'm envisioning it. I want it to happen. We all want it to happen.
No, that's going to be a good stat to have, coming into the season. Players getting more consistent.
Oh my goodness, Dave's taking the lead.
Yeah, just a few burns on Oscar's side.
That was a 3+ Tetris lead, and it's gone.
Wow. Still a level behind, full 10 lines, so Oscar can still make it back. But yeah, that lead melted away pretty quick. And we saw it happen before, too, where it was like, okay, well, Oscar's got a lead. Oh, yeah, just pulling
Dave is just pouring on the dirty Tetrises.
Yep. Wherever they may fall, the dirty Tetris.
Oscar's got to fight back, and he might have to do the same, but can he get something left to build it up? He takes the
triple.
Safety.
Yeah, and I mean, Little Dave doing the polar opposite, which is, I'm going to build junk on top and turn that into a Tetris.
He's had to pull out all the stops to take the lead in this game
5 Tetrises just like that. What?
There's a slightly dirty Tetris from Oscar to knock it down to a 4 Tetris deficit. But again, the line difference, it's a phantom lead here. I mean, it's about half of what it appears. And there's a hang from Dave.
Yeah, Little Dave's going to have to
Oscar
clean
capitalize?
up a bit. Oscar can capitalize on this, and hopefully...
There it is.
There it is. Swim Tetris for Oscar. Down to 4 Tetrises. So when you're 10 lines behind, well, actually, it's more than that now. It's like 13 lines behind.
Oscar knocks down another.
3 Tetrises worth of lines there.
And Dave at level 27 has to get into a good board state again for 29.
Yeah.
It's the same script, Chris Tang.
He's got to get back down.
Nice adjustment to
Try
open
to
the well.
survive as long as you can on 29. Want to get rid of that hole.
That's a triple, but he needed to get that down.
5 lines to go. He's got to opt to take the Tetris.
Tetris simul into 948.
Does get the line clear, and that's instrumental in surviving on that kill screen.
And
He's
Oscar,
getting those,
with perfect play here,
could catch up.
remember the number 948 into transition.
Okay. Little Dave having a
Because
little bit
Oscar
of trouble
is going to
keeping it
basically
up.
have that exact same number if he gets his last Tetris. And Little Dave's going to top out. 958.
5,000 point difference.
He needs
Just
a
couple of lines.
965. He just needs lines. Just needs lines.
Good shape. He's got to get a
He's
Tetris.
going to get with style.
Tetris for
Give him
Oscar.
the million.
Max out. Oscar taking out Little Dave / DMJ.
What?
What a match.
The reverse sweep. The 1,000,000 points.